Station for excellence.
The news tonight. Boost to rice production in Nigeria as President Buhari inaugurates rice mill in Lagos. Plus, 2023 general elections, INEC kicks off two-day workshop and monitoring and support center. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. I am Ese Owamaka. Now the news in detail. The quest by Lagos State government to ensure self-sufficiency in rice production necessitated the construction of a mortar rice mill said to be the largest in sub-Saharan Africa. The mill, which was today inaugurated by President Muhammadu Buhari, has the capacity to produce 2.8 million 50 kilogram bags of rice annually and potential to provide thousands of jobs. Musa Tiolet in the report takes a look at the sustainability of the rice mill and its economic viability.
Rice is one of the most consumed staple food in Nigeria. Over the years, several efforts have been made by the federal government to ensure self-sufficiency in rice production by curbing rice importation to boost capacity of farmers. Border closure to curb smuggling played a key role in ensuring local production is enhanced. However, rice production value chain in the country requires larger mill capacity beyond the current 350 tons of rice per day. This is where the completion of the 32 tons per hour Imota rice mill becomes a viable intervention.
Lagosians alone consume about 1 million tons of rice. That is nearly 15%, 20% of the entire population's consumption. So if Lagos alone is consuming that huge amount, then whatever also happens in Lagos, particularly around processing of the rice, will translate into what will happen to the rest of Nigeria.
In line with the federal government's backward integration policy, Lagos State government is collaborating with rice-producing states like Kebbi, Kwara, Sokoto, Borno, and Benue to meet the pad requirement of the mill.
To be able to fill the capacity of the mill, farmers from all over the country would have to procure paddy from them one way or the other. If Imota is to produce 2.8 million bags of 50 kilo every year, extrapolating it across the entire chain, you should have at least a minimum of 250,000 direct, indirect jobs by reason of this one facility. So it goes to show that that quantum is much, and it's not restricted to Lagos to say 250,000 in Lagos. It is 250,000 across Nigeria. And then you know that such facilities will have hundreds and thousands of workers. From there, you move on to those who can also provide storage again or warehousing, which is where you now have the distributors coming again or aggregators. And then you have wholesalers, you have retailers, you have distributors, you have that network of the marketing leg. And then before it moves to the market, before it gets to the final consumer.
The state is also training rice farmers start cultivation of the staple food in some parts of the metropolis. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
5 hospitals in Lagos State have benefited from the federal government's intervention in the health sector with the provision of relief support to victims of disasters in 2022. Ruth Ario Samuel reports that the Lagos General Office of the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, delivered the items aimed at providing quality healthcare services to victims. The report.
In 2022, Nigeria was a victim of several cases of natural disasters and accidents, which led to loss of lives and property. As a matter of statistics, a total of 1,812 of these disasters were recorded in Lagos State, out of which 1,139 were fire incidences, 52 flood disasters, while 24 were cases of building collapse. To ameliorate the pains of the victims, the federal government approved the release of assistance, including food and non-food items. The delivery of these consumer medical facilities in Lagos State is another phase of the intervention project aimed at mitigating the impact of the disasters on victims while checking outbreak of emerging diseases.
Because of their strategic locations and activities in the past and still on, that's why some of them are selected. This is the first phase. Second phase, we still go ahead. You know, the hospitals are very excited about it, and they are still asking for more. And federal government will not relent in doing that.
The Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Nigerian Air Force Hospital Ikeja, 68th Nigerian Army Reference Hospital, and Ifako Ijaye General Hospital are among the 5 hospitals to benefit from the project.
The Burns and Trauma Unit in Bagada General Hospital. So a lot of disaster patients, flooding, fire, air crash, etc. We admit them. So some of these items that have been donated are going to be very useful to us.
So far, the federal government has carried out relief assistance to over 9,000 victims in the state and still counting. In Lagos, Ruth Ario Samuel, NTA News.
And talking elections, the Independent Electoral Commission, INEC, says it will continue to re-strategize, reawaken and refocus for the accomplishment of all plans, programs and strategies for the successful conduct of the elections. The Resident Electoral Commissioner, Lagos State, Olusegun Agbaje, stated this at the opening ceremony of a 2-day election monitoring and support center EMSC workshop at the national and state levels held in Lagos. Organizing a general election in a country like Nigeria requires careful planning, coordination, monitoring and implementation of hundreds of activities nationally and at the level of states and local governments, where election materials and personnel have to be procured, checked, secured, delivered, trained and deployed adequately. It is against this backdrop that the National Electoral Umpire is organizing a 2-day implementers workshop in Lagos. The workshop, some top INEC officials say, it is expected to impact on preparations, planning and execution of programs designed for the successful conduct of the general elections.
See what kinds of issues they are facing, so that we can rectify those issues in the next days leading to the election.
The participants are supposed to know their roles, duties and responsibilities as this training is concerned, because they are very vital in the activities that we carry out in the Commission.
Some of the participants who were drawn from the 36 states of the Federation maintained that the Election Monitoring and Support Center Implementers Workshop will help to provide support to field officers and activities in areas required.
Also trying to make us to adhere to the standing rules, monitoring, tracking, and also reporting of electoral activities as and when due.
We are going to be more equipped with all the necessary tools needed for election monitoring. And also I expect that as we go back to our respective states, we should be able to cascade the training that have been learned here today.
The Election Monitoring and Support Center (EMSC) was approved by INEC in January 2014 as a tool for monitoring and tracking the implementation of electoral activities. You're still watching the news at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. More to come after this time out. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place with 3,065 capacity. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding reception, birthday party, church and school end of the year event. Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops. With just 150,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered and aired on our social diary program, Maryland. For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, NTA Lagos Channel 10, Tejesho, or call our telephone number, Chibuzo 0812 324 5519, Gmo 0803 830-1669. NTA Lagos Channel 10 premises, affordable just for you.
You're welcome back. Now, what could make a woman lose her sense of care, which mothers are known for? This was a question on the lips of many when news broke that a mother and her romantic partner had been arrested for allegedly physically abusing her two children. As the state police command pursues justice for the children, Jessica Moses in this report takes a look at the consequences of child abuse.
The incident happened in Egbeda Idimo area of Lagos, where the woman, Busola Adeniran, lives with her partner Emmanuel Akebiara, who is not the biological father of the two children aged 5 and 2 years. Neighbors came to the rescue of the battered children who had consistently passed through episodes of inhuman treatment by reporting to the police.
The mother and who battered the children alongside her partner have been arrested and have been charged to court. Been handed over to their biological father, who is taking good care of them, and will be monitoring the situation. After that day, he brought these children back to the police station, where we saw that they were being well taken care of.
Considering the fact that a child's bonding with a mother begins right from the womb, many will consider the treatment method on these children highly abnormal.
Means that they may be feeling that even the children are distraction to whatever what is going on, whether they are married or having some affair. The children may be a disturbance to them. So it's like they are looking for a way to
no matter what my child did, with that joy and love I have for my child, I cannot batter my child, no matter what.
They are still at that formative years where they do not know exactly. Most times they are just being mischievous. That's their age, because if they are not mischievous at that age, when would they be?
The medical director, Federal Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Lagos, Dr. Olubenga Uweye, gives insights into some factors that could make a parent act in such a cruel way.
For example, there are some people whose personality is just not good, abnormal personality traits. They enjoy inflicting pains on others. They are happy when others are in pain. They now unleash their anger towards these children. The dynamics, when home front is not stable, relationship between both parents is not coming for the child to grow up.
He also speaks of the lifelong effects of any form of abuse on children.
Anybody they come across, they are afraid. Most especially if the person looks similar or look alike to the person who is abusing them. Some will develop depression.
As the police pursues justice in the matter for the children, it is expected that our society will grow in strength, like many developed nations of the world, which are committing huge resources to child social care.
Next is Pat's update with Aston Edemodu.
Flying Eagles coach Ladan Boso is optimistic team will secure a place at the 2023 FIFA Under-20 World Cup as they have enough time to prepare. The 7-time champions will take home their Zambian counterparts, who have also qualified for the Under-20 AFCON in 2 warm-up games in Abuja later this month.
The idea is nobody knows who, but you have to go for paper preparation. When you prepare well, the first one you get it, you're almost halfway to go.
The team will then embark on a training tour of Morocco, from where they will proceed to Egypt to face the Under-20 AFCON. Nigerian rope skippers are on course for Guinness World Record in most skips on one leg in 30 seconds. This follows another young prodigy, 16-year-old Solomon Philip from Morocco Grammar School, Akure's upcoming challenge on 24 January 2023. The record is currently held by Raza Islam of Bangladesh with 145 skips in 30 seconds.
Decided to attempt this Guinness World Record to show the world that Nigeria has what it takes to rank among the greatest countries in the world in rope skipping.
Former female athletes of Nigeria rolled back the years as they celebrated in different sports as part of the activities to mark the maiden AFAN Awards for female athletes in the 1960s and 70s. 35 former female athletes received awards on Saturday at the ceremony held in Abuja.
I'm a winner of gold medal. I've never won silver in my life.
Novak Djokovic made light work of Alex de Minaur as he continued his pursuit of a record-extending 10th title at the Australian Open. The 35-year-old Serbian strode past his opponent 6-2, 6-1, 6-2. The fourth seed will play Russian Andrei Rublev in the quarterfinals. With sports update, I'm Austin Edemo News.
Let's now find out the weather forecast across Lagos metropolis. That concludes the English version of the news at 7 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Many thanks for watching. I am S.A. Owomaka. Benga Oluyede is standing by for the news translation in Yoruba. Good evening.
Àṣálẹ́ ẹ̀sìnkú dédé àsìkò yìí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sétí ìgbẹ̀yìn láti lè ṣe amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbẹ̀ngàn Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn, ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ọ̀kan pàtàkì nínú akitiyan ohun ìlàkàkà ìṣèjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó láti máyédadé nípa jíjẹ́ ọ̀kan gbòógì ṣíṣe ìpèsè ìrẹsì láyè ara ẹni ló jẹ́ ọ̀kan pàtàkì ìgbésẹ̀ tó ṣokùnfà ṣíṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ẹ̀ka gbùngbùn tí yóò máa ṣe ìpèsè ìrẹsì sí agbègbè Ìmọ̀ta, èyí tó jẹ́ ọ̀kan orísun tó ga jùlọ ní ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ojúkò tí yóò máa ṣe ìpèsè ìrẹsì ọ̀hún ni ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí Muhammadu Buhari ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ lónìí tí ń ṣe ọjọ́ Ajé Monday. Ẹ̀ka tó ń ṣe ìpèsè ìrẹsì ọ̀hún ni yóò máa pèsè àpò ìrẹsì tó tó mílíọ̀nù kílò ní ọdọọdún pẹ̀lú èròǹgbà ṣíṣe ìpèsè iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu. Àwọn àjọ elétò ìdìbò àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí sọ pé mọ́pẹ́ báyìí ni ewé wọn yóò máa gbèrú sí i nípa títẹ̀síwájú títa kàngbọ̀n lílo gbogbo ọgbọ́n àti ìmọ̀ wọn nípa sísa gbogbo ipá àti agbára láti rí wípé gbogbo ìlànà ètò iṣẹ́ ṣíṣe wọn kẹsẹ̀ járí látàrí ṣíṣe ètò ìdìbò àpapọ̀ tí kò ní mú àbàwọ́n kankan lọ́wọ́ dání. Kọmíṣánná àjọ elétò ìdìbò abẹ́lé tìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Ọ̀gbẹ́ni Olúṣẹ́gun Agbájé
ló gbé gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ náà kalẹ̀ níbi ìṣísọlójú ètò ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ọlọ́jọ́ méjì tí wọ́n tẹ́ pẹpẹ rẹ̀ fún ìmójútó ètò ìdìbò láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn àjọ tó jẹ́ ti àpapọ̀ àti tìpínlẹ̀ tó wáyé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa tó mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé láti ṣe àkójọpọ̀ ètò ìdìbò àpapọ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè pàápàá nínú orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ló jẹ́ ọ̀kan pàtàkì tó fẹ́ ìlànà ìfọwọ́ ẹ̀sọ̀ mú àti ìṣègbàkóso lẹ́sẹlẹ́sẹ látàrí ogúnlọ́gọ̀ àti jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ lórí ọlọ́kanòjọ̀kan ètò tó ń tayọ ní ẹ̀ka àpapọ̀ títí lọ dé tìpínlẹ̀ títí lọ dé àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ gbogbo tó jẹ́ àwọn agbègbè tí wọn yóò kó àwọn ohun èlò ìdìbò lọ fún àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tí wọn yóò mójútó ìṣàkóso àwọn ohun èlò ìdìbò fún ìtọ́jú tó péye àti níní ìmọ̀ ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí yóò ṣàmúlò àwọn ìlò ìdìbò náà bí ó ti tọ́ àti bí ó ti yẹ. Ìdí pàtàkì náà ló mú àwọn àjọ elétò ìdìbò ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ ètò ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ tí wọn yóò kópa pàtàkì níbi ètò ìdìbò àpapọ̀ tí yóò wáyé láìpẹ́ láti ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́rìndínlógójì lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí ni wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú akópa níbi ètò náà. Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní ìyá ń lọ lọ́kọ̀ àkọ́kọ́ tó wà ní wáṣáyé, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún máa dàrú láṣà wípé òṣì àbí ìyá ò sí, ṣùgbọ́n tí bí àwọn àfiwé wọ̀nyí bá kọ ìhà òmíràn sí ẹni àpè ní ìyá láti ṣètọ́jú ọmọ bíbí, kí ni a lè fi irú bí abiyamọ bẹ́ẹ̀ wí láwùjọ? Ọ̀rọ̀ ló kó mu wá lásìkò tí ìròyìn kan gbá gbogbo ìgboro ìlú kan wípé ìyá tí ó yẹ láti pè ní ọ̀kan nínú abiyamọ òun àti ọ̀rẹ́kùnrin rẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti tì mọ́ àtìmọ́lé àwọn ọlọ́pàá látàrí bí wọ́n ṣe kan ọmọ bíbí wọn méjì ní àbùkù nínú wọn nínú ìgbàrá bí ẹni lu ewúrẹ́. Bí ó tilẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ẹkùn ọlọ́pàá ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti fún ìdájọ́ tó tọ́ lórí àwọn ògùnwẹrẹ méjì ọ̀hún, ilé mú ikọ̀ àbúrò Jésù tó Moses bójú wo àwọn ìlànà òfin tó rẹ̀ mọ́ kíkọ ọmọdé lábùkù. Mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà ló jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú èyí tó ṣẹ̀wá ní Ẹgbẹ́dá Ìdímù tó wà ní agbègbè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, níbi tí ọ̀dájú abiyamọ kan tí wọ́n pe orúkọ rẹ̀ ní Bùsọ́lá Adédìran tó gbé pẹ̀lú ọ̀rẹ́kùnrin rẹ̀ tí wọ́n pe orúkọ rẹ̀ ní Emmanuel Akédéàrá tí kì í ṣe bàbá àwọn ọmọ méjì tí ọjọ́ orí wọn kò ju ọdún márùn-ún àti méjì lọ tí wọ́n kàn lábùkù nílànà bí ẹran orí èso. Bí ó ti rò jẹ́ pé àwọn alábàágbé wọn ni wọ́n jẹ́ ọ̀kan nínú ènìyàn tí wọ́n gba àwọn ọmọ méjì sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ikọ̀ lábùkù tó kọjá kàyéfì lọ. Tọ́ àsòjì ló ń tà ṣálẹ̀ òní. Jésù tó Moses ti wà níkàlẹ̀ láti mú ìyókù ròyìn wá fún ilé èdè ògùn. Gbẹ̀ngàn lóyìnbó kí yín ìrọ̀.
Ètò capitalisation MT Jésù tán Moses sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́nu. Tó nàdàlẹ́ wọn ní olùkẹ́ mọ́nà lẹ́sẹ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí kàjí tó gbọ́n Nàìjíríà tọ́mọ ọ̀rẹ́ tí máa tẹ̀mọ́ olùtò tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò mú sọ lẹ́sẹ̀ ṣé àsọpáwọlé títò mọ̀ta tó àwọn onímọ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ fúnlẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yìí ẹ̀yìn rí kọ́ọ̀nù gan tó mẹ̀rin gbé Áfíríkà tó jẹ́ to gbèrè òtòmọ́gá bọ̀wáyé wà ní sọ̀rọ̀ tó lọ́jọ́ tó mọ̀já yẹ èdè ìyá lọ àzọ́gbọ́lọ́ tètè wọ́n láti mọ̀dọ̀ báyìí lẹ́sìn ṣoṣo jẹgbọ́n náà mẹ̀sùn náà ládùúgbò tó gbé mẹ́ tó gbé wọn nígbà kó báyìí tó mẹ́mẹ́ lẹ́yìn ládùúgbò kẹ́ mọ̀dọ̀ lẹ́sìn sí òtútù tó gbé mẹ́ ní ìrẹ́lẹ̀ ìdẹ́pọ̀ yẹ kó dọ̀gá yìí tó gbọ̀ bẹ̀rù pọ̀ lẹ́gbàlẹ̀ lẹ́sìn máa háyé gbígbẹ́ pé tó gbọ́dọ̀ mẹ́ sọ òtòbótò ìdòpótò tó lè kọ yíwa lẹ́mẹ̀ tìbátò tí ò tó rẹ kò tí ètò àsọ́kù èèyàn lọ ó lè dẹ́gbẹ̀dá gbọ́ àlọ́ náà òwúrúdú ní ìlẹ́sìn lẹ́tàn tó gbé mẹ́. Tàwọn ìdáhùn náà mọ̀ náà òwúrúdú látò òkú ìjà àzọ́gbẹ́wé INEC tán tó dé bẹ̀rẹ̀ kò bá yẹ pọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní àzá òwòtán bẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ jẹ́ tó gbé bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà fótò sọ náà sọ sí gbẹ́ òyìnbó INEC tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀yìn òrùkútọ́ náà sọ gbọ́dọ̀ tó àwọn onímọ̀tẹ̀mẹ̀fìlẹ̀ Olúṣẹ́gun Agbájé dòníà náà ò wọ́dọ̀ tó pọ̀ sí òtítọ́ náà wọ́n yóò gbọ́ pé òun wà àtúgbọ́n INEC tọmẹ nínú ìwé àwùdá yìí náà wò ó bí wọn náà wà yìí tó gbẹmẹ tó so ìjà. èyí ló fi ìpàṣà òmẹsùsù náà òfin náà dé èyí mẹ́rin kò dé òyìnbó náà òfin tó zẹ̀ọ̀dẹ́gbò ní òbẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ̀tọ̀ mọ́kọ̀tọ̀ sìgá yé èyí lọ tàbí òfin náà òyìnbó lọ rẹ̀ dúkìá náà ń pé ògàlọ̀tọ̀ ẹ̀tàn dípò ní òbẹ̀rẹ̀ bẹ́ òfin tán sí èjì náà bàbàdébò bọ̀ yéyé mẹ́ ewu tó yà kọ náà òfin lọ bọ̀ ọmọnù yìí tọ́lẹ̀ ní òbẹ̀rẹ̀ dáwà mo sì òfin lọ sọ ìtòtò òwe mo sọ gbọ̀mọ́ bọ̀ yí lọ́wọ́ pọ̀nà òfin àwòrán ní tìǹbù òfin àtọ́ kódó àwẹ̀kọ́ wẹ̀yẹ́ kò lẹ́ẹ̀dẹ́gbò gbọdọ̀ àpàyégò òpin ọ̀zọ́gbẹ́ fún àwọn onímọ̀tòtò tó bọ̀ ọ̀gá púpọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ètò ìdálẹ̀ ẹ̀rẹ̀ Benjamin lóyún lóyún náà yẹ kó wúlò yẹ bó súnmọ́ tó mọ̀kẹ́rẹ́ òwe hó bìdọ́ tó yẹ jí tó yí tó àlọ́nù. ẹ ha fọlá ìlú lọ́tọ̀ fìdá kájọ sọ tó kúrò sí nǹkan rẹ̀ mẹ́pẹ́ tó lọ́wọ́.
Now is complete.